User joined your channel.
Pelly, what's password?
I would PM because right now I'm loading in and I can't alt tab, and I can't spell it to you because the password had a stroke.
Password had a stroke.
You'll see what I'm talking about.
Switched. Channel
Okay,
switched.
here's the password, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Yeah.
With the exclamation mark?
Yes, exactly as I've put it. That is the password.
The fuck?
Yep. Anyways, I'll set it up.
So Spittle had a fucking stroke then?
No, Spill's not here tonight. Anyways.
Who the fuck's leading fucking infantry then?
Underwood. See it up.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Channel user left your channel.
Where the heck are we? Hello.
Hello. Come to the motor pool.
On the way.
User joined your channel.
Ah!
Sorry. I almost killed Pelly.
Yes. There we go. There I go. Okay, my armor's loaded in all the visuals now.
Right, so I think tonight is civilian interaction for the infantry, but we've been asked to help out. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yep. Great. Fantastic.
So
there we go. Right,
I guess we can take some time to practice. Thank you, McFly. With the Apache, but I was told and I've seen from your streams that you've been practicing a lot, which is good.
Yeah, I guess practicing, but not perfect. I mean, luckily, fucking Pelly's in the back to fucking guide me through everything. Pelly knows everything off the back of his head with the Apache. I'm like, oh, what fucking button do I press to fire? And he's like, oh, you go to the left MFD, you click left MFD 1 button and 2, and then it should say fire. I'm like, well, thank God Pelly's here.
So, yes, I am back, luckily earlier than expected.
Oh, yeah.
So apologies, but I've been having some issues. IRL stuff. Wasn't really feeling like it. But yeah, it's all good now, because I have no more job. So.
Oh, Ripperino, and also hooray in a weird way.
You joined your channel.
Sort of, yes. Yes. Good talk.
Well, sorry, I have my mouth full of food.
Oh,
no, like
you silly boy.
None of your fault. It's just like.
Do you know what the infantry are doing today?
I know what they're doing. Okay. I don't know.
I just know they're doing
I know nothing.
Yeah, I mean, well.
I guess we can start loading the Apaches. I may need some training because I haven't touched the Apache in a while, so I may steal Pelly.
Yeah, or to ask.
Maybe 20 minutes.
I mean, also Carter would severely need it as well.
Well, he's loading in. Well, I saw him boot up ARMA. So
Yeah, he asked me for the password as soon as I was jumping in. I told him I can't enter the password because it had a stroke.
Oof.
So then I popped back out of ARMA, and then I managed to give him the password.
Ah, yes, let's have a seat.
I don't know if I'm going to ask. Luca, do you have the manual?
Oh, I do not. The Apache Manual.
User
Yes.
joined your channel.
I'm afraid I do not have it then.
I will send it to you.
Made by Pilot Officer Pelly himself.
It
It's
is
like
a
60,000 pages.
User
Yeah.
joined
yes
your
and no,
channel.
but there's only a few bits which it was
User
a
left your
manual
channel.
wrote
User
in
joined your
mind
channel.
to teach somebody who has never learned the Apache.
So literally, how to open Armor 3. Click on Armor 3 sync, load up the mods.
A bit of more forward than that, but somewhere along those lines, yes. Let's see.
I mean, worst case, I can just skim through it.
Oh no, the only thing that you'll need from it, you can definitely skim through it. There's a little bit of a checklist at the end, and there's a few descriptions of like what each munition does, some
User
page
left your
information
channel.
stuff in case you
User
ever want
joined
to
your
read a bit
channel.
more in depth or further.
No.
And then the weapons
Whee!
handling part is so that I pretty much either myself or McFly has to go through that with you because I haven't gone to write.
Radio check okay, nah.
Wait, which bit?
Alright.
The
I was distracted by
weapons-
cars fucking
Yes,
radio.
I heard that as well, but the
Could be back.
weapons firing. There
Let me
you
get
go.
that document up.
Right.
I will save this in my drive.
Information Manual.
Ugh.
The PIM.
Who's spazzing out?
I believe that's Carter.
It sounds like a rabbit trying to hump.
And he
Oh,
went through the
MEK.
tissue pipe.
Turn on battery.
Why is
User
McFly
joined your
walking
channel.
in?
What?
Why is McFly like just running in? Like,
Huh?
yeah,
He's sitting down.
Sat down for me.
he's not sat down for me.
Damn. Sounds like a you
This
problem.
might explain why his ropes never work.
Maybe something's broken.
I have desync issues. Way to 3. Radio check on 4 for decimal 5.
Radio 2, 3 radio check okay. Over.
Roger, we're just behind the motor pool, so if you need us for anything, then yeah, just come here.
Radio 2, 3, Roger Dodger. I believe we're about to get a cheeky wee brief. So if you want to head on over. Over.
Roger, what is your current location?
We're just milling around next to the ATC. Over.
Roger, I'll be on my way, Sandy, fuck off.
Oh, young cheeky nandos.
Anyways, well, I'll go through the stuff with you afterwards, and
Yeah. Carter is important.
In the meantime, Carter, I have
Oh,
a little quiz for you on the Apache.
McFly, you're in charge for the moment. I'll
I forfeit.
go get briefed.
Okay, good luck.
I forfeit already.
forfeit.
If it's to do with the fucking Apache, I don't want anything to do with it. Fuck that piece of shit.
You need the training, so you need to train.
Bro,
I'll
you
have
say
to go
fuck
through
this
it
shit
myself
to, like,
anyway, so...
everything.
Right, give me the
Is there any airframe you do like?
Yeah,
Which one?
the Voyager.
Dear God. You've nearly killed Pele.
Oh jeez, we went down the wrong pipe. Why when I'm drinking?
Well, to be fair, I can't actually see you drinking, so I don't fucking know.
Fair. Okay, yeah, good point. Oh. Okay. Right. Oh, okay, that's
User joined your
it's gonna be a
channel.
horrible feeling for the next couple of minutes. Anyway.
That's fucking brilliant.
Okay. So, starting a bit with the quiz. It's pretty much just a little quiz, anyways. Talk me through the startup procedure for the pilot.
No comment. Oh fuck. Can I do it? And then I can actually, because I haven't done it in like 2 weeks, so can I just do it and I'll walk you
Or-
through it?
User joined your
Not
channel.
quite, because the idea of this is basically to see how far along you remember and
User
how much
joined
that
your
needs to be
channel.
retaught, and if it's good enough for tonight's mission, because I kind of have to say if you're good enough to fly tonight, the Apache or not, or operate it or not in certain aspects.
APU, battery, rotor, brake, engine 1. That's
Alright,
full up to like.
That's good enough. At least you know the thing. At least that's all I need to know. It doesn't have to be
Okay.
accurate. This is just a very basic. I just want to see. Do you remember this? If you say things along the right line, I'm going to stop you earlier than expected, and then we can move on to the next topic because it's basically just a recap of what do you remember so far and what needs to be fixed.
Right.
All right.
What are we even doing tonight?
At the moment, the infantry are doing convoy, so we might
User
be
joined
asked to
your channel.
Zeus, and we might do Apache training.
Okay.
I'm just going through the rounds, and on behalf of Ancona.
Fucking head. I should be doing food deliveries all day.
Oof.
And I come back to this.
Yeah, it's a bit of a disappointment.
Here's your Just Eat order to how to start up an Apache longbow. Fuck.
All right. So, next question. On C-scope, we have different symbols. Circle,
Oh, fuck.
H symbol, triangle, Black Widow symbol, and a straight line with a V going through it.
Yeah.
What is what?
Oh, fuck no.
You are allowed to use the manual if you need to.
Can I have the manual? I don't have it to
You
hand.
would have a copy.
I do, but I don't
User
have it to
joined your
hand at the
channel.
minute.
User joined your
1
channel.
second, and I'll see if I actually have it. And the fact I can see fucking McFly fucking moonwalking is outstanding.
User joined your
Duh.
channel.
Yeah,
Oh, McFly.
yeah.
McFly.
Yeah?
Milky Bar buttons.
No, I'm eating a Magnum tub ice cream thingy.
Oh, yes. One where you have to break it.
Yeah, the crack
Ye-
one.
Yeah. I want ice cream.
It's one of the
Yeah.
two always.
Indeed, it's like, got to be my standard ARMA diet. Milky Bar buttons or Magnum ice cream.
Bum, bum,
I'll put that into one of the documents.
bum, bum, bum.
Required gear, Milky Bar buttons or Magnum ice cream. Tub.
Oh, yeah.
Where is it?
Sounds like a lot of scrolling.
So line with a V is aircraft. You've got square is unknown. Tracked is a H, or as you said, it's like a fucking thingy with no, a fucking tank with no turret. You've got wheeled, which is a circle, and you got air defense artillery. And wasn't the Black Widow? Don't either. It's either a helicopter or it was a type of AA.
Which one are you going for? Pick one.
AA.
We already have AA.
No, but there was two different AAs, weren't there?
A
there's the
variation,
A.
but you're confusing it with something else.
Oh, then it'll be the helicopter then.
There we go. Alright. So, the triangles. Yes, it means AA.
User joined
But,
your channel.
and here's the big but. Because some AA, that is used specifically, is also a tracked vehicle, you will get two different types of symbology. So, you will get a tracked vehicle on the TSD page, and you'll get the triangle on your monocle outside the cockpit. And that's a very important one to remember, because on your TSD you might fly towards it and then be like, that's a tracked, okay, we can get close, no problem.
But the
But
one
then-
on your HUD sees
Sees-
scope says AA.
If it says AA, you know, okay, that's definitely a ZSU. We have got to be very careful here as a helicopter. Alright. Moving on. How's your knowledge on the weapons? How much do you remember from last time? Do you feel good about it? Medium? Eh?
I feel decent, depending on what the question is.
Okay. We'll start off easy and work our way up as we go. So on the weapons page,
Yes.
once you hit the target acquisition button
Yes.
and you put it to HMD, what
User
can
joined
you
your
do
channel.
with the weapons?
It slaves it to your head movement.
Carter, you're on
Sorry.
shout.
You slave it to your head movement.
Okay. And that means what for? We go through the weapons one by one, what you can do with it.
So with the cannon, it literally the cannon goes anywhere that you are looking.
Okay.
The rockets and the Hellfires will go to within a decent sort of arc, but they won't 100% follow your head movement. They can go up and down, but they won't like turn left and right. But bar
Okay.
that, and that's all I can remember.
Alright, not a worry so far. Alright. Then if we change the source to FCR or TADS,
It looks on using radars.
slash.
Hmm?
Yeah, so go to you.
I want to say radar, or it just goes to the nearest one that it sees, and the camera or something.
There we go. Yeah. So pretty much using the radar or the camera up front to just visually identify targets
Yes.
Nearby. So basically, if you put the center of your reticle on nearby a target, it will automatically recognize that's a vehicle. I'm going to target this, and until you
No,
press
fucking hell.
R or T,
Fair enough.
I can't be asked to.
until you press R or T, then that's when it confirms the
Oh!
designation lock.
What's this? There's definitely 2 extra pilots here.
Yes.
The tent is slowly growing
All right.
larger.
It's alright.
You've got
You're pretty
fucking
decent.
picture frames and
So
the shotguns.
Cool.
Why do you have
Bear
shotguns?
in mind, we're in the middle of a test.
I would say, for you, Carter, that's pretty much it. That's all I need to know from how far you are and how you were explaining on that. You need to do a bit more weapons practice,
Yes, Peach.
and in operation still stay as the pilot, so you're still good enough to fly.
Yeah, I was basically going to ask what you guys doing this evening. Are you
Helping you and possibly doing some training if time allows it.
okay? By the sounds of it, it's going to be we're going to need some extra medical supplies along the way. So, from what Gustav's saying, you're mainly going to be running reinserts, and you guys could get some fucking medical resupplies ready for whenever we need them at some point.
Or convoy protection,
Okay.
if you want
Do
to run
you
convoy
need
protection.
iStar?
User joined your channel.
iStars would be useful, yeah.
Again, I think, Peach, it's going to be they call it out to you. You just you go, okay, and just tell Underwood, but he doesn't tell the sections.
Okay, Boomer.
Is he?
Yeah,
User
because
left your channel.
obviously we want the sections to be useful. Like in campaign, we'd absolutely
Yeah,
use
we
flag
will
and
not
ping it,
do
but,
anything whatsoever
No,
until
no,
you guys tell us.
you tell Peach in follow protocol, but basically between Peach and Underwood, that's where the message stops. Like it doesn't go
Well,
So
to the
we are
section.
choosing.
In that case, if you guys have got better things to do than give me like iStars that I'm not going to report to anyone, then feel free to do that.
But
No, you can't.
yeah, I mean, we are going
Just
to
like
run out of
last
things to
time,
do that we also need to do pretty soon anyway.
You could do convoy protection, obviously, if you want to fly the Griffins round. They're
I
always
don't
welcome.
know about good stuff.
We are
plans.
Cardtale as well, though. So You're probably not going to get to shoot much.
User joined your channel.
I mean, if we really get bored, we can just bring the supplies with trucks.
Also, I imagine that there's probably going to need to be a couple of vehicle reinserts.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, they're the very end box.
What vehicle do you use?
Again, if you tell us in advance, obviously we'll write it down and.
No
How
chance.
do we? Do you want the C-17 instead?
Don't ask
No.
me. I mean, worst comes to
How are we
worst, we'll
gonna-
get Zeus to put them down.
The helicopter, the Chinooks can't lift the Mastiff.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah.
Too heavy. It was.
What can
big
you
I was
though.
lied to.
What can you throw out the back of the C-17? No, don't do that, actually, I suppose.
C-17.
I thought you could sling them.
How
Oh,
many
no.
can you
I
fit in
remember.
the
So,
C-17?
so the
Oh,
older,
man.
the older,
2 to
the
3.
older rope system, is the one that could lift more than what our current rope system can lift. And the older rope system could never lift the Mastiff either.
Okay, so you're fucked. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Basically, you don't
So-
lose your vehicles.
so
Unless
either
you have a
The
C-17.
best
completely
thing we can
change-
do is drive the vehicle
Well-
to you with a Land Rover to pick us back up. But
I was going to say, if you guys want to like stock up a C-17 with like 2 or 3 fucking Mastiffs or whatever, because I'm sure we're going to lose at least one of them. It's going to be a fucking ball ache to get another one in.
C-17 drop in tank is as AIDS. But okay, well, we can do that.
Is it? Oh, okay. Well,
That's not that much.
that's what you signed up
It's-
for. So
depends
I mean,
where-
as long as you stay on the MSRs, then it's fine. If you start
Look.
losing vehicles and you're maybe in fucking in the mountains, then yes,
Yeah.
it might be a problem.
just fucking
Why
yeet
don't-
them out and
why don't you just do like Huskies for the night? Because then we'd actually be able to lift them.
No, we can still drop
because
the
the powers
Mastiffs,
that
but
be
No,
have
no,
dictated
but
that we're
what-
doing Mastiffs.
Just say, for example, we're doing Mastiff, and then we fucking yeet 3 Mastiffs out the back of a C-17, and then all of a sudden they land in fucking IED territory.
That's
Well, that's
the
their
thing, the
problem.
infantry, yeah.
That's the only issue.
They have to take account location and winds, and then we'll kind of do the rest, I guess.
Oh, excellent.
well, yeah, we'll figure something out, Peach. Don't worry. Worst case,
Can
we
you
drop
fit? Can you sling load the 4-wheel ones, whatever they're called?
the Ridgebacks.
Yeah.
They all somehow classify under the same weight because those are Spittle's vehicles and it's broken code.
Alright, so C-17 it is.
Yeah.
Unless it's crates and
Unless it's
Right.
great.
lighter stuff.
Underwood,
or
your
think it
jackals.
is.
first big decision of the evening. You ready?
I
Right.
also need to brief you guys.
So,
we'll
Flight,
wait until Peach
They
finishes.
can reinsert the ridgebacks and shit, but they have to throw them out of the C-17, which means we can't precision land them. So we can either go for the heavy vehicles, in which that's the case if we want to get new ones, or we can go for the lighter ones, which means that they'll actually be able to bring them in the Chinooks. So your choice.
Just start off with the Ridgebacks and then have
It's-
only
it's-
Wemmicks
Yeah,
and
well,
shit.
reinforce them with the Wemmicks or jackals.
It's
Uh,
just like saying to a fucking.
I mean,
of,
yeah, they could physically drive them, but I assume Gustav will, ambush them and IED them just the same.
Yeah, I'm
That's-
pro IED expert. I
So
got
Fine.
we
it.
have,
I mean,
we have one
that's stuff for
Apache
us to do.
escorting the insect
You will
vehicle,
have
and
that.
anything that comes towards it dies.
Yeah.
We also have the siren, so no one can fuck with us with the siren on.
oh,
That's the law, isn't it?
Just to note, that will also take a lot longer for them to drive the vehicles out.
Yeah, we'll drive it, and then the Apache can land and then pick the driver up and then just fly back to the fucking airbase.
That is also an option, technically.
that is
Right,
it.
okay. So you want them to drive the reinserted vehicles out.
Oh god.
Logistics, boys, here we go.
Right, there you go. Have fun, guys. You're going to get shot.
Improvise, adapt, overcome.
RAF
I
engineer.
I believe Underwood's phrase was, "It's a good job they're all experienced members of the unit," because you're probably going to get ambushed and IED and die. So
That's not a
Oh,
problem.
we have the Apache, so
Yeah, just what you do, what you have to do is basically just make sure you mark the exact route you took, so that if there was any IDs, you guys died in it first, and then afterwards we'll just follow that path, and if anyone tries to ambush the Apache, we'll kill it long before it gets close
Yeah.
enough.
The infantry's on card Charlie, flight's on card Alpha.
Boom!
Well,
Yep.
speaking of cards, I'll just brief you guys real quick on the evening. You already know the brief, Peach.
He wants to
Oh,
stick
you
around
want
for the
to stay
flight.
with us?
Hey?
Okay. So we're basically
sorry, I've got fucking Underwood yapping away in my ear. What are you saying?
no, I'm just briefing the boys.
Oh, sorry.
But if you
you
want to
can
stay,
stay.
then it's
We gotta pop a
up
squat.
to you. So The priority target of the night is someone called Abid al-Mahad. He is a high-value target that we don't know the location of. The goal of the night is to find this person, capture or kill him. We do not know the location of this high-value target. However, we do know the location of an informant that might know where this guy is located. The informant is located at grid 056098. The infantry will basically meet up with the informant, ask him where this Abdul al-Mahad is, and they will basically act on intel. They are on Car Charlie. The size of the enemy is unknown. We do not expect any anti-aircraft weaponry. There's going to be a lot of IDs, ambushes, VBIDs, and suicide bombers along the way, both to the informant and to the actual HVT. There might also be some side missions, such as aiding the populations, that might request the platoon's help in whatever they have to deal with. So that's pretty much tonight's exercise.
Roger, Dodger.
Okay.
Sounds like fun.
What I do have a question is,
Oh no.
how do we always get intel about these informants? Like, who actually goes out there and finds out this guy has some information?
MI5.
Or INCOR.
The CIA. CIA know everything.
You know what should happen? There should be
INCOR
an
renamed
INCOR
CIA.
campaign and a protection force for INCOR as they go do INCOR things in actual.
Whoa, that's a good idea, actually. We actually do the talking and gathering of information, and you guys just protect us.
Last time we had intelligence guys go in a helicopter.
No.
They got smashed into the side of a fucking hill.
No. It could be much better. Literally, it could be a protection force for INCOR preparing the next campaign in a campaign.
Wow, this could be actually the next exercise before the pre-deployment exercise. Could be just that. We gather intel about the next campaign. Wow, Pelly, you're such a fucking genius, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna ask us to spittle, actually.
We got INCOR berries, though. That's the question.
Wow.
No, I'll ask his opinion as well.
You need INCOR berets, though.
Oh, we do actually, because I think Lewis made them.
Yeah.
We also have INCOR uniforms.
I know we have INCOR uniforms, yeah.
What do you mean we have?
When you
You're not
accidentally
in INCOR.
said very good
Well, I'm
plan.
just saying the unit, you know.
Well, it's part of the asset that we have.
Yeah, when you actually say very good plan, big brain.
It is a very good plan, yeah, Pelly.
Yeah, but the
I'll
thing
give you that.
is, Pelly, the issue is they have to go to Spittle for it, and because it came out your mouth, it's going to be denied.
Oh, I won't say it came out. It came out of Pelly's mouth.
We'll say that after it gets accepted.
Right. Sorry, you were doing your lesson, Pelly.
I've kind of finished with Carter. I have to do a little quiz of you, let's see also where you are exactly on it, and you have the authority as head of flight to skip it and just go straight into the flying.
I mean, from what I gathered, it's pretty much the same thing, but the only exception is there are some new things for the engagement system.
Yes,
like how you engage targets.
Yeah, so now it's pretty much just laser guided, and yeah. The thing is, I don't know what would be the best method, either to have... Actually, McFly, would you assist me with a laser designator on a mountain somewhere as we do the training? Because then we can have both Carter and Kona in both Apaches separately. They can do the weapon system training, and we can instruct them from outside. And that way they don't have to go finding the buttons hidden behind the co-pilot's arms. Sounds like a good idea.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Pelly. Are we using the Apache just from the pilot seat? Is it easier for...
For the training purposes, yes, but the gunner also works for actual operation-wise.
Okay.
User joined your channel.
So, yeah. But otherwise, for training-wise, I would say let's just make it easier, and that way you can see all the buttons that you have to press, and you know how they look like, so that when you actually go in the gunner seat and your hand is blocking part of the display, you can just, click through it and you know where they are or how they look like.
Understood.
Yeah. The Apaches technically are in the right loadout for what the training you need, so you can just spool them up the way they are, or you can arm them up, your choice. Only laser-guided Hellfires, though.
Okay.
Me and McFly did come across a bug in last operation where have an entire rack. You can't. Apparently, we can't go on the Apache's coin loadout because it causes a bug in the way Spittle wants it to be operated, because he wanted us to fire all 4 Hellfires of different types at the side of a hill simultaneously.
I had to spam F for my life.
Yeah. So it's not really a bug, it's technically just a limitation of, actual operating an Apache, because you only fire a Hellfire at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So you wanted it to be ripple fired.
Yes. Which
Right.
technically is not a thing, but if you want the ripple fire function to work, you have to have the same Hellfires, the same variant of Hellfires, and it has to be all 4 stations per pylon.
Right.
So that's the only thing I would say. But otherwise, there is no real issue with the loadouts. Rocket pods, actually,
User
Dakota,
left
you
your
could do me a
channel.
favor.
Yes.
You're going to fire the rocket pods tonight. Just as a test as well, just to see if they're still bugged.
Ooh, I want to see that.
Because
I mean, the Hydra rockets.
yes.
Oh, we can test them out, yeah.
But yeah, that's all. Otherwise, the idea for it was, do you see the hill over here on the map? Like this is the average line. So basically the idea is me and McFly will basically stand over here, and then because depending on which way the infantry go, if they go this way or they go this way, is basically the opposite side is where we'll fire the rockets. And we'll just have the Apaches low
Interesting.
turning
So you're
out
using
here.
the high altitude one, the fire mode.
Yeah.
Go over the mountain.
We can that is also what you guys can learn about. Well, I think you saw it in the stream, but essentially just so we can also you have hands-on experience on the fire over hill mode.
Yeah, if the key combination is still the same, then shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, there's one slight different button which I'll tell you once we get to it, but otherwise everything should be identical for you, and for Carter it's just practice on the aircraft. So yeah, whenever you're ready. Actually, I might need. Can I have Zeus? Otherwise, McFly can teleport me there if he has Zeus.
Where? What, that same hill?
Yeah, that hill. We'll just stand there, and then pretty much as soon as Rincona and Carter are ready, they'll fly out to us, and
I
start
don't know
shooting some
what
stuff.
Gustav's
Or gonna give us some targets to shoot
plan
at.
is.
uh,
It might be best if we...
Well,
Because
at the
this is
moment, the infantry is in at the
Or-
formant marker.
it might be,
or
yeah,
we can go
there's the
east,
oil
and then we
thing
can
to
use the
the
hills here.
east. Oh,
I mean,
made
there's-
it. What hills? Which ones,
I
marking?
mean, like this entire area, we could
User
use.
Yeah,
hills
that, I
here as
think,
well.
yeah, that area should be okay. Yeah, we'll do something over there, I guess.
Like we could stand up here, and then we could have the Apaches here firing down into Zarura,
Indeed.
Yes.
as long as the infantry are not using this area.
I mean,
I don't think they will.
quick check on Zeus, there's nothing spawned there, so...
Yeah,
But,
also
I mean,
need-
I don't want to spoil it, but yeah.
I also need a soul lamp.
Ah, yes.
In case Peach asks, of course, feel free.
Oh,
no.
and there goes Kyle.
Well, one Apache training then.
Feel free to divert to whatever they need to do.
You should have Soflam now, Pelly.
No,
User joined
What?
your channel.
I don't have unslow flam.
Why does this do this to me? Well, for me...
Should I stand up maybe?
What about now?
It's in my backpack? No, and I don't have it either.
Well, it should be there.
Are you using the Zen mod or?
I'm just double-clicking his little icon and then clicking Arsenal.
Yeah, is it the
Maybe.
red icon Arsenal?
The red icon?
As in, is the interface Where it says Arsenal in the red, or is it the standard Armor 3?
I think it's the
Black
standard
and white.
armor one.
Oh, then it should be Zen. It should work then.
It works for me, but I don't know. It says you've got it, so I don't know.
I'm checking it now again.
Could be in your binocular slot.
No, my binocular slot is empty.
The fuck? Okay.
Just put him in the backpack.
Or you can just make one of these objects here in Arsenal. And I'll
Just give it fucking...
all that.
Right,
Yeah.
I will gear up.
Gear up and spool up, and we'll just begin heading over there.
I'll put myself an HP marker. This is Hill 2269. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be able to get enough depression.
Oh. I don't even need these anymore if there's only one of us.
Right, I will see you there, boys.
I mean, McFly, technically you can do
Alright.
it. Since it's you'll do it, and then I'll basically just do the instructing.
Alright. Oh yeah, I'll just sit on the hill. Fuck it.
Well, my card's coming back in, so maybe we'll wait for him.
Ah, there's a gates around the corner.
Oh dear.
Go see. Gooey.
Oh, people are coming over.
Did you disconnect?
Yeah, disconnected.
Roger. I will TP you.
Thank you. Also, hi. I hope you're both having a
Bye.
good night.
It's okay, I guess.
It's just started.
Yeah, it just started. Yeah, but I hope you have a good one.
Me too.
Good.
I hope you have a good one too.
Good luck as lead vehicle.
Aw, thank you.
Where is 1-1? Ah, there's
Oh my
Hendrix.
god. I've got so much VON. There we go.
Players teleport. Let's hope there's no fighting because I can't see from this angle.
We can ace
No fighting
teleport
yet, I
into the
don't
vehicle.
think.
Oh well. Alright, 3,
Nah,
2,
nah.
1. Let me check if she died.
So far, good incoming.
Ah, excellent. She
Just
survived.
pulling up the engines.
Roger. In case anything seems like it's not working or whatever, the manual has a little check at the bottom. One pager.
Roger, thanks. Is it, scratch that, never mind.
Carter's back. What are we doing with him?
He has to take off as well. That's the idea.
Okay. So what? Do you still just want me on the hill?
I might need a set of binos as well because
I gave them to you.
Oh.
They're in your backpack, weren't they?
Oh yeah. There you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Damn people.
Alright. I don't know. You gotta teleport us.
Yes, I shall do that. Well, tell Carter to load in the fucking thing and get it over.
I presume Carter's just gonna...
Oh, should I wait for Carter? Is he back?
Uh-oh.
No, Carter should be in the next Apache. So yeah, Carter should be in the next Apache, and then P should just do the spool up thing, and he can join you at the holding
Roger.
point near you. Right. Where's the town?
There.
It's Brown and Duncan back at the IDs.
Been stranded in the desert for 20 days.
I've had to drink nothing but my own urine.
I've been working for days and days. Finally, civilization.
Oh no.
And we're gonna blow it up. I hope Jaeger stuff doesn't need this down. I'll just check one more time. There's nothing here.
Hopefully.
Okay, yeah, there isn't. Sweet.
Okay,
Big
so
goof.
what's happening is we're gonna do two. I'm gonna explain.
2.
We're gonna do two different types of lock-on methods for them because they're gonna do
Mhm.
one with the self-designation, so they have to use their own laser, and then they're gonna do one where we'll designate for them,
Mm-hmm.
and then from that,
Wait, how did they... Wait, are they going to do that? The fire over the hill thing with their own laser?
No, you can't do that with your own laser.
I was gonna say, how the fuck
No.
do you do
No.
that?
So first they're just gonna like hover above us, and then just just have
Oh,
their
and
own
then
laser
fire
into
their
the
own
town.
laser. Okay.
So
okay.
they get practice for that.
Mhm.
Then they'll try locking onto our laser while still having it in sight. Pretty
And
much
then
get all the normal parameters, and then the extraordinary circumstances of where it's a heavily defended contested airspace, unlikely on coin, where you have to be behind a hill. Then they will they will pop up, lock onto our laser, pop back down, and then fire the missiles off.
Mm.
And
Roger that.
they have 8 of them, so that should be enough for what we needed it to do. 4 for practice, and then we'll have 2
Excellent.
separate for the rest. And then towards backup in case someone accidentally fires 2 into this nowhere.
Ah, well.
So yeah, that's my idea for the training. You have any comments?
Good work.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Remember my signalling days with these boys.
So, which buildings do you want them to take out first?
Well, we should avoid that tool thing, like religious thing. So we should avoid that because that's against the laws of war or whatever.
Is it?
I don't know if it's a religious thing, but I know targeting religious structures is like kind of against the,
What about
laws of
targeting
war or
a
whatever.
station?
That is definitely not against the laws of war. Oh, there it is. Oh.
Yeah,
There's a
maybe
car
that-
next to it as well. What the fuck?
Is that an actual car?
Is that? I'm gonna check that shit out. What the fuck? Oh, seems to be, according to Zeus, it's a
See where
map
they are.
object. Oh, I've never seen a car like. That's a. I don't know.
Alright, Archer 1 heading to hold point.
Where's the whole point?
It should
There's
be
no
right
point.
next. It should be. Yeah, well, he probably marked it for himself.
Ah, okay.
Oh, he'll be fine.
I'll mark our little position.
Roger, Archer 1-1, and also Archer 1-2. Don't worry about setting up the aircraft for like self-defense and combat flying purposes. We're just doing a recap of the weapon system, and that should be all.
Roger.
Oh, what are these new things? What the fuck?
What do you think?
There's some new icons right at the bottom of the list. There's 5 different types of dots. There's some
Dots?
doodles.
Doodles?
I'm gonna
Hold on.
make us a doodle.
Well, let's see. Where's this doodle?
There you go.
Okay,
I
I
made
can
this
hear
little doodle. Can you see that on the map? Or is this some fucking client-side mod I've got?
I don't see anything.
Oh shit, okay, it must be client-side.
No.
Okay, I won't use them.
Let's see. Where's Archer? Oh, there we go.
What the fuck are these letters? Yeah, I think I've got something on. What the fuck?
Maybe.
Uh-oh.
Hello, Archer 1-1. There's also Archer 1-2 nearby.
1-1, I'm at the hill marker. I think 1-2 is still back at base.
1-2 still at base. Wait, 1.
You see that one?
What's that? I'll begin process with 1-1 then, and then we shall proceed to 1-2 when you get there. Yes, I can see what you've marked,
sweet.
Flyboys. Alright, so Arch 1-1, do you see to the bearing of 110 roughly the town of Zarak? That will be the area of interest. For the meantime, you can stay at a high enough altitude that you can see it. We'll do the bob up and bob down tactics as we progress through.
Yeah, eyes on. White 1, calling Widow 2-3.
Roger. Oh, I can't hear. I was not doing it for some reason.
Widow 2-3, we have a civilian casualty that needs extracting back to base to receive medical treatment. Over.
I'm going to fly you. You can TP yourself, and I'll just keep doing this.
Roger that. Where is the casualty?
Archer 1-1 swapping over to Griffin.
Oh, okay.
Widow
then he's on.
2-3, he is on our current position in town with the informant. Over.
Roger, we'll spool up the African call sign to pick him up. Alright, thank you, Carter.
Roger that. I'll provide you a flank line in a moment. Over.
There's only Wildcats at base.
I swapped it with a Griffin.
As well.
Alright, Archer, for what you're going to do, let me know once you have the aircraft set up in the weapons page, manual fire, and the source is in HMD, because that's what we'll be using mostly nowadays with Apache.
Roger, yeah, acquisition HMD, set it to manual fire. I will select, well, we'll wait on selection of weaponry, but yeah, it should be pretty much set up.
Alright, so first thing we'll go with is the guns. So pretty much just HMD, that's the easiest one. Just pick a location, not hopefully a bit on the outside of the town, because we're going to save the Hellfires for the buildings themselves. So pick an area outside of the town.
Afghan 1-1, Sun on 4.4.5, ready for 5 over.
Oh, he was pretty quick.
Roger, I will
Roger that. I see that
entrance of the town from the northwest.
To HLS start in grid 056097. I'll pop loose my voice. Over.
Hey fam, HLS start.
I don't see. Oh, there, on the road. Wow.
Alright, gun run complete.
Alright, so yeah, that one's just pretty easy. Just, I mean, no one can get that wrong.
So the
next
next
one we're
radar,
gonna
wave off, over.
is a Hellfire. So for this part, what you're going to do is you're going to have to cycle through F until you see on your monocle LRFD, which is what's it? Laser frequency reference data. I forgot what, I have to remember what that is really. But anyways, you'll see it LRFD at the bottom as you swap through the different weapons.
Yeah, eyes on. Is it?
Right.
It's off.
Yep, so that's your laser for the airframe, and then you just left mouse button to click it on.
It is on.
Yep. So with that, you can only turn it on when the aircraft is in HMD mode.
Oh, Afghan 1-1. This is
in,
military 3. Proceed with previous
mode.
tasking. Over.
So it can't be in
Proceed
FCR,
in
FCR.
up loose smoke.
It has to be either TADS mode HMD or TADS mode TADS mode.
Roger.
Okay, so now with that, select one of the Hellfires. Or just then select the Hellfire selection.
Eyes on blue smoke, cars come round, stand by.
Oh shit.
Yes, I think I have my Hellfire selected.
Hmm?
I have selected the Hellfire.
Oh, okay. Then in the top left, you should see primary REMT. Click that for me, and that should be telling it to track the laser. And it should say...
say again, primary REMT.
Yeah, in the top left of the display.
Yeah, it says it.
Okay, and then the bottom left of your screen, you should have gone like something saying remote... is it remote or is it self... location with a grid number?
SAL, SCL?
Did you get like something pop up with like some grid coordinates? When you pressed REMT?
It's now set to self. Yeah, local and the grid.
Perfect. Okay, so now it should be following... You should see the solid green box moving around where you point it.
Indeed.
And that's basically all you need to know. Wherever you point that is where the Hellfire goes, so pick a building and feel free to level it.
Roger, targeting the men array and Archer 1-1 rifle.
And where he's targeting. Oh, that's the one you shouldn't have.
Splash Midi Alpha.
Big fly.
Afghan 1-1 over Crafton, waving off.
Alright, perfect.
Coming back in now.
Pretty much, so it's pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy, right? To get to, just basically select what you need, HMD and REMT, it automatically goes. At this point, you can still cycle between the gun and the Hellfires, and it will still be good to go for the next couple of rounds. So you can even do this as like a pre-flight thing before you take off.
Roger, yeah, just the thing I need to remember that wasn't there before is the self and the priming of the thing.
Yeah. So now we're gonna try different ones. So if you could turn off your laser for me, so that should take away the self-designation as well.
Laser is off.
Right, and then once you go back to the Hellfires, and then you should be able to press primary REMT again. Now I've turned on my laser from my SOFLAM, so now it should lock onto that.
Yeah, I see the green box on a building.
Yep. And then all you have to do is just, as pretty much if 023 has the laser for you, it's just you press primary REMT without turning on your laser, automatically locks onto it, and then you just pull the trigger.
Awesome. Archer 1, rifle.
Rifle.
Clear to dust.
So yeah.
Very nice.
So that's a little bit of an easier thing for us when it comes to Widow 2-3 saying, hey, could you lock on to my laser and then firing off. It's basically you just don't turn on your laser and you just press REMT, straight lock, and then as long as the aircraft is pointing in the direction of the laser, it should be fine. So if you, for example, right rudder the helicopter a bit to the right, you'll see that the box eventually becomes dotted green instead of solid green. Let me know if you've yawed the aircraft to the right. So yeah, eventually you'll.
Yeah, it's now dotted.
So if it's ever dotted, just never fire, because it means the missile doesn't have enough ability to turn itself around to get onto target, or it doesn't have the distance to also get to the target. So if it's ever dotted, just so don't fire. If it's a solid green, you're good to fire. That's all you need to know. 1 second, I'm getting a text on CTAB. That's not good.
Do tell.
I've gotten a message from Gibbons about a landing at the airfield.
I'll have a look.
I will forward this to you, I guess. Unless Gibbons has already forwarded it.
I'm looking, but...
no, it's still fine. The airframe is still up, but apparently it just took 4 laps. Anyways, moving on to the next thing, which is...
Hello, Stallion. This is Widow 2-3, message over.
Send.
Widow 2-3, we're going to need replacement Mastiff whenever you are able. Over.
Roger that. Replaced Mastiff on same grid location.
Widow 2-3, negative. Replacement Mastiff to Crossroads at 055093. Over.
I'll get on it.
Roger, 055093. Replacement Mastiff on the way. Will be driven by Flight Lieutenant McFly. I'll put the marker down, McFly.
Okay.
Widow 2-3, roger that. Make your own arrangements to retrieve the pilot once he's done. Over.
Carter could pick him up.
Roger that, Widow 2-3 will take care of it.
If I die, I die.
I mean, also we won't be gone. There's only 2 more things I have to do with Ancona, and then afterwards, pretty much, we can even pick you up with the Apache.
Yeah, in case you get shit on, we can just quickly pick up Pelly, get him on the gunner seat, and come and rescue you.
Alright, so, next thing for the bear with the Apache, which is locking on to Widow 2-3's laser with the gun, which which is different from locking on with the Hellfires. So, to do this, what you're going to need to do is put the airframe in from HMD into auto.
Roger. Done.
Alright, so that's just basically telling the Apache, I want you, whatever you're doing with the weapon systems, whatever weapon I've chosen, you will auto-designate for how I pick it. So that's just the basis of that. So either you can have, if it's on FCR, you can basically lock onto a vehicle with the radar, which it still works, it just can't fire the radar-guided Hellfires. But say you lock onto a vehicle with the Hellfire, with the radar, you can then have the gun constantly pointing at said vehicle, and then basically just pull the trigger and keep firing. But to demonstrate that, we're going to use the laser-guided method, which involves you switching to TADS.
Yeah, I think I'm already on TADS.
Alright, perfect. So all you have to do is find my laser on the SOFLAM, and then through the thermals, and then you can just press T and that's locked on. It's as easy as that.
Eyes on lace, and I think I'm locked on.
Yep, you should get a white box as well as a green box in the process of it.
Yeah, tally on that. I guess guns, search for one.
I'm approaching the delivery point, I'll need to pick up.
Yep, and as I move my lace, you can the weapon should still keep track, which it is.
Cool.
Alright, and then now for the last thing that we need to do, which is the bob up.
Do you want me to do the pickup, or is I'm going to do it at the Apache?
Better 2-3 wrong now. Over.
McFly is going to deliver the Mastiff. He's driving it basically, so you can go and pick him up once he's done delivering it.
Alright, so last and final thing. While you're there, so now we're going to do it with the Hellfires. It doesn't matter if it's an FCR or TADS mode because somebody's got Hellfire.
Yeah, I've delivered the Mastiff, so yeah, just wait and pick up from someone.
Alright, Carter, you're good to go and pick up McFly at delivery marker.
Alright, so yeah, so the final thing is pretty much the bow-up tactic of basically you bow up, you get lock of laser, so that the aircraft remembers that laser was somewhere in this rough direction, and then you can go behind the hill and then fire the Hellfires over said hill. So just like before how you locked onto my laser, just lock onto it again.
Roger, I'm locked with high. I will just get myself behind the hill.
Yep, perfect. If you have a solid green box, now you can just pretty much go behind the hill, and we can even do a thing which is called the ripple shot, where it's you fire, for example, 3 Hellfires in a 5-second interval between each other. So fire one, count to 5, fire another, count to 5, fire another, and then basically as soon as one hits, I move my laser to the next target, the next one hits, and then the second hits 5 seconds after that. Make sense?
Yes, so one every 5 seconds, basically.
Yep, and then
McFly, you
that's
next
if we have multiple targets that we need to take
or
out.
you further down?
I'm next to
But,
the
just fire
delivery
one for
easy,
starters, and then we'll see if that's a hit.
which is, yeah, further south.
Sound, I'm just coming past
Roger that.
the LC start now,
Archer 1-1,
so
Rifle
we'll be in
1.
like 2 minutes.
Direct hit. How far are you off the ground?
I'm about, I think, 10 meters.
Oh, okay. So I was saying you could even get a bit lower than that. To the point that you can't see the horizon. Like, try and get as low as you
Get to
can.
5, yeah.
Alright, and then see if you can fire that, and then see, it should still work from that as well.
Alright, rifle times 2.
time splashes in correct location. But yeah. Do you want to try the ripple thing, or pretty much that sounds, or are you good? Like you think you get the
I
idea?
still have 3 left, but yeah, we can try that.
Alright.
So I basically fired it once every 5 seconds.
Yep. And then you just let me know once rounds are complete.
Right, Archer 1-1, ripple fire times 3, starting now. Rifles complete. Wait, that's basically artillery fire.
Technically, yes. But yeah, all successful hits on where I point the lasers. And now I need you to do a little test for me, which is the last thing.
Yes, the rocket pods.
Yep, so pretty much just put in HMD. In HMD, it allows you to basically twist the points where the pods which are attached to the thing, so you can literally twist it up and down a bit of degrees. So basically, you could have the helicopter in like horizontal hover, and then you can twist the rocket pods down to fire at a town, for example, if you're in HMD, or you can have it in fixed mode, FXD, and then that way you just point the whole helicopter as like the way you'd shoot the Griffin.
Roger. How do I twist the rocket pods?
So if you put in HMD, it's just you looking up and down. You'll see the crosshair in the center of your monocle go up and down physically. Sorry, not the crosshair, the eye symbol, where basically the rockets should roughly land.
Or do I just point down, right?
No, you don't point the helicopter. You could, in HMD, you just look down. Like the way you look to move the gun, you just look down, and it will move the symbol in the center of your screen, as well as the rocket pods. Like right now, it's facing downwards. You can see if you look upwards, it will also move upwards.
Oh yeah, it moves a little bit, but not by that much. But yeah,
it's just so that you can stay behind the hill and roughly hold there, point the helicopter in the right place, and then just fire off without having to, you know, dip the helicopter's nose and risk moving forward and all that.
makes sense. I think it's turned down, like it's facing down a little bit.
Yep, it is.
It should be aimed at. Oh, you can see it, right?
Yep.
Right, I guess rocket, rocket, rocket. You need to aim it slightly above the actual eye marker.
Yeah, the rockets don't go that far. And you're shooting quite a long ways away, but yeah.
That's cool.
So it's working properly in the terms of how you're shooting?
Yes, I actually wanted to ask you a couple of things related to the MFD.
Sure.
Where is the map? Like, where do I see the map?
So, on the map, on the right display, it can only show up on the right display. Click TST.
TST, yeah.
Okay. It should say nav at the bottom.
Hello, Starlight, this is Widow 23, message over.
Send.
Widow 23, we need another replacement vehicle brought to DZ delivery in grid 059077. Over.
Roger, McFly is on it. He's gonna drive there, so it's gonna take, I think, a couple mics.
Widow 23, roger that. Be advised, platoon is currently in contact, so if he just drops it off at the back of the convoy, we shall retrieve it later. Over.
Roger. McFly and Carter, once you drop the vehicle at the delivery marker, wait one, maybe set up an HLS north of the delivery marker, maybe 500 meters or a kilometer northwest, just to avoid a potential fire from the southwest.
Roger. Also be advised, Carter, the refueling is complete, so you can unload the Griffin.
Right, sorry, Pelly. Yes, so I'm on nav.
Yep, so you can click nav to change it to attack mode, ATK. Because you don't want to really use nav in ARMA. It's a useful feature if it's really bad weather, but for ARMA, now. So 80K.
Right, it says 80K now.
Yep, so that's pretty much just so that you can see what the radar sees as well on that screen. And then you want to click where it also says map. Is it FWF? Does it say map or does it say something else?
No, it says map.
Okay, yeah, and then that should bring up the, it changes from
excellent, excellent.
To, yeah, so imagine your aircraft is at the center of the screen at the very bottom, and that's your location technically, and then you're seeing everything sort of to the left and right of you and in front.
Roger.
Obviously, markers are not yet, that feature is still in development for future versions of the thing, but yeah, that's that.
But technically you can see vehicles on your HUD.
Yep. So vehicles on your HUD will also appear on that screen. How to see vehicles on your HUD? Have you done the C-scope thing when you departed?
You what, sorry?
C-scope.
Don't think I did, no.
Alright, no worries. Just come pick me up and then I'll pretty much walk you through it. Let me just pop a smoke. Or you can see me.
I see you on CTAV, so I think you're... Yeah,
yep,
there I see you.
Yeah, I'll talk you the C-scope. It'll be perfect demonstration as we're flying back there, where you can see all the airframes back at us. I'll just hop on the right and back so that you still have control of everything. Alright.
Hello.
Okay, so for the C-scope thing, on the right display,
yes.
Once you feel steady enough, click on FCR.
On the right display?
Yep.
FCR, there we go.
And at the top there's a button that says C-scope.
At the top, C-scope.
Yep.
I clicked it, it's not doing stuff, but...
It's okay, it's okay. And then now we just turn around and fly back, you'll see what I mean. If your radar's on, you'll see once we turn back to the airfield.
Ah, yes, I do see the dots.
Yep, so you should see them on, you'll see it on the FCR page. Also, if you go back to TSD, you'll also see it, and you'll also see it on your monocle. So basically, it's like a situation awareness thing. But it will only see what your radar can see, or what your camera can see.
That... Is it, which way is it orientated? Oh, it's orientated towards where I'm looking.
Yeah.
I don't like that. It's fine. Confusing.
Well, what's confusing?
I prefer when the maps are orientated always to the north, rather than, you know...
north up, rather than track up. Yeah, I mean, everyone has their own preference. It's easier to code track up than it is to code north up on maps. But yeah, it's just, the idea of it is just basically so that you can be situationally aware of like what's around you, in terms of, in front, if we go directly in front of us on the screen, there's a tank there. If I look directly in front of us with the monocle, I will see the tank in the same place.
Yeah.
Rather than navigation function, it's just, I can see stuff and I know where it is, and I can be the all-seeing eye Apache pilot. But yeah.
Doodle. That's pretty cool, though. So, I mean, that's the basic, pretty much.
Yeah, that is all the basics. Apart from landing, just pretty much have the gun on fixed and have it on safe, and that's pretty much it. And then you should be all good. So yeah, and you remember like the whole pilot setup bit of like preparing the jammers and all that kind of stuff as well?
The jammers? No, I know about the fire extinguishers.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll do that just before we spool down. Also, spool down has a bit of a weird process, because new engine model.
Do we have to spool down? No, is that a nozzle in the air? Do you see it? Or left?
To the left.
Fuel nozzle.
Yes, that is a fuel bladder. I think I put that down.
Yeah, no, but you actually see the nozzle stretching out in the air.
Oh, somebody took off with the fuel attached.
That might be dangerous.
That's what caused my last Chinook crash a long time ago.
Right, do I need to spool down?
No, so let's just do the quick the thing of the jammers very quickly while we're still spooled up. Click menu on the right display, the little M button next to TSD.
Menu, yes.
And then on the left side you will have something that says ASE.
Yes.
Okay, so do you remember this page of how you put everything to standby and then the other thing you put to track?
Yes.
Yeah.
So RJAM standby. It was turned off. IRJAM on standby.
Yep, so, and then you can put it on track or launch, and the auto page.
Auto page, it's off. I will set it to track.
So track means as soon as a vehicle with radar tracks you, it will automatically like bring this page up, because that's like the most important thing to know is like where is it tracking you from. Or there's launch page, or you put it auto page in launch, and that means it puts it up as soon as a missile gets launched at you.
Okay. We'll leave it at launch then.
Yeah, and then standby is basically they're armed, so you've armed the jammers. As soon as a launch happens, they immediately they go to operate, and then they basically turn on for the few seconds while they can, and then obviously because it's ARMA, it's a timer system, they will then turn off, and it has a little like cool down, like recharge period.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all we need to do really is keep them on standby.
Oh, Afghan, caution, fuel line, go down immediately.
Oof. No.
Go down, Afghan, down. Is he not on radio?
I think he is on radio.
Okay, that's it.
Carter?
Yes. Yes.
There's a fuel nozzle that's stretching out in the sky, so you might want to remove that, or get, I don't know. I'll try to remove that with Zeus.
Okay. Spooling down. Pretty much like we've been here, just if it doesn't go, you have to first put it into idle first. If it doesn't go into idle, that's not a problem. Just let me know if it doesn't go into idle first.
Yeah, it's on idle.
Okay. If it's on idle now, then basically you should be able to just bring it into off, and then you can scroll wheel engine off and then turn off the battery. And APU if that's already on still. Is it not turning off?
Can't put it back to off.
Just check, make sure is the rotor brake in off.
Rotor brake is off.
Okay. So if rotor brake is off and it's not going to off, you can just press what is it?
Press engine off.
Yeah, you can just scroll wheel engine off and then afterwards put them into off, because sometimes it's a bit of a weird scripting issue there.
Come on, why you no click?
Yeah. So if you
I even have the blue text.
So yeah, you can just scroll wheel engine off, and then afterwards you'll be able to put it into the off position as well. It's just a weird. Sometimes you have to do the scroll wheel engine off first for it to somehow wake up the script a bit.
Ah, that's weird.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah,
I clicked on engine off and tried to click on that.
Just press the scroll wheel engine off like the way you just normally turn off like the Chinook.
But it's still going.
Is it?
Yes.
You press scroll wheel engine off?
Yes. Multiple times now.
Are the engine starters still on?
The engine starter are set to off.
Both engine starters are set to off. Let me get off. So both engine starters are set to off, and both throttles are in idle.
Oh, now both throttles are off.
And then scroll wheel.
And it's still going.
That's not happened before. hard to say without seeing what... Oh, now it's going off.
I turned off the APU and the battery,
Oh,
just
that's...
hard killed it.
That's an option, I guess. Yeah, if the APU was still on, that should also always be off as soon as after engine start. So it's literally, you only use the APU on for starting the engine, and then afterwards, once the engines have started, you just kill the APU.
Yeah.
But oh well.
Right, this doesn't count as a death or anything. It's for testing and safety.
But yeah, good training.
Okay, I have to now do this with Carter.
Yes.
User in your channel
How
timed out.
do you want to shoot an Apache? Or
Sure.
okay, so let's head. I need Zeus.
Oh, I'll give you Zeus.
Yeah, because otherwise I'll have to keep asking to be teleported back and forth.
I'll drop you off where you want it.
There we go. Yeah,
you'll pick me up on the way back, and then afterwards you'll fly me back. Alright, so you can use that one so we just have a fresh bed in case of anything.
Alright, boys, I'll be back at the tent.
Alright.
Oh, what the fuck happened to the tent?
The tent's over to the northeast.
I'm retarded, so... I was looking at a different water pool, and I saw like big metal spikes, and I was worried.
Alright, Kyle, you know where Ancona's holding point is? Kyle, are you on this frequency?
Carter, are you in line for this white? You what? Are you on 95.8?
I guess not.
Yes, I was on 98.5.
Roger, reading you 5x4.
Meme.
Alright, so do you know where Ancona's holding point is? If not, there's a marker to the east that says Fly Boys, just you can hover above it.
Right,
That's
okay, I'll go there.
Does the conversation do it?
just prep the helicopter as normal, don't prep it for actual combat, so you can skip the arming of pajamas and all that.
Sound. To be fair, Dad had it set up for a while. I just jumped out, so it just kept everything.
Alright. Well, let me know once you get here. Well, let me know once you get here. I'll be waiting, and depending on how it goes, we'll see how far we do on the recap. If it's a bit difficult, we'll just do the basics so that you have the basic gunnery. And if it goes smoothly, we'll go all the way and do everything up to the bob-up tactic.
The what tactic?
Fire from behind an hill.
Oh, right, okay. I am in the area.
Alright, switching to the short range. Let me know once you're holding, using auto hover, however you feel like you want to hold, and you are on the weapons page with manual fire ready to go.
Stick back on station. Fly, can you bring a master to the C-17?
Alright, ready?
Yes.
You can use short range just to make it easier, unless you
Yeah,
have...
good.
Alright. So, to start off, in the town in front of us, for you it should be bearing 110. I want you to fire the 30 mil on a HMD mode, just on the outskirts, like on the road, on the side of the hill. Just let me know where you're going to fire it.
User joined your channel.
It should be at your 3 o'clock 110. Yep, a bit to the left.
Right, I go for that row of trees on the left. Sorry, yeah, on the left side, nearest to where you are, if you get what I mean.
Alright.
Right, hold on.
What's number one thing before firing the Apache? Or any weapon in flight?
Gun, gun, gun.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm just saying, didn't look like it was tracking. Hold on.
It was tracking. It landed in the right area.
Alright, there you go. Right, I am going for the... I'll go for the hill on the right side, left side, next to that L shape of trees.
Alright.
Gun, gun, gun.
Alright, give me one more burst. On the location of my laser, just move it to where my laser is, and then just give me a burst there.
No eyes on your laser.
Check thermals, it's just beyond the patch of trees, directly east. Try cycling to thermals. Do you have eyes?
No eyes. I don't know how to switch to thermals.
N should do it. 1 or 2 switches should
N doesn't work.
Huh?
N's not working.
Right, okay, alright, then there's only one more thing we can do, and we'll just do one Hellfire test. So, what I want you to do is cycle F until you see on your monocle it says LRFD. Let me know once it says that. It should say off, and then I want you to left mouse button to press it to on.
Yeah.
Okay. Once you have got it on, you press F again to cycle to the Hellfires.
PMSL.
Yep, you should have MSL, and then from there, on the top left of the display, you press REMT, primary REMT, which is the button on the top left. And then you should say something where it says self-local in the bottom left, just pop up in ARMA.
Widow 23, Stallion message.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Widow 23,
So
message
once you
over.
got that,
Disregard,
basically,
disconnect.
where you look is where your missile is going to go. As long as you're in HMD mode, that's where your missile is going to go.
Yeah.
So, on the town itself, again, fire one missile, but make sure it is a solid box. If it is a dotted box, it is not gonna. The missile's not gonna get to the target.
Hello, Stallion. This is Weather 23. Message over.
Sander?
Weather 23. Can we get another vehicle delivered to DZ delivery in grid 058067? Over.
Roger, 06. You said 068? Correction, 057068.
Okay, we got you.
Weather 23. Grid 058067. Over.
Roger, eyes on delivery. Will be 1 times McFly driving the Mastiff and 1 times Stallion driving the police car to pick him up.
Weather 23. Roger that. Out.
Yeah, I guess I'll just follow you.
I was thinking you could lead, but then you're in a...
Is it not a solid green box?
No, I've got a solid box, but I can't actually aim at the town, if you get what I mean. I can aim through the fucking console. But
are you not pressing right mouse button to look through the camera?
the camera is... Hold on, I think I figured it out.
Am I missing something?
Which side of the road do they drive on? I think on the right side. Let's hope so.
For me, the fucking camera is very fucking bouncy. Hold on.
Ah, she's driving back. She could have driven with us. So I'll just teleport her later. There's a way to set the speed limiter, isn't it?
Delete. Delete.
Is it delete? That's what Big Bob's probably saying, delete. Whoa, amazing. 5 years of playing ARMA. Alright, there's this guy sitting in the middle of the road. I always go on the left. So we can go.
How's it going?
Right mouse button's very bouncy.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's a bit bouncy, just fire in general direction.
Like to where I can't actually see anything if you get me. Hold on. Right, I have a house.
User joined your channel.
It's in the fucking town.
Is it going a bit?
1 sec. Right, solid box, grid 097115, 2-story building.
Alright. Rifle when ready.
Confirm splash.
Perfect, BD Alpha. Try one more on a different building. You should still have everything still preset.
Yeah. We'll go for the 3-story building, corner. Hold on, stand by. I'm trying to find a fucking
You don't need to give me a
box.
grid. Okay.
No, I'm literally just trying to find where we can have a solid box. Right, 3-story building, middle of town, I think. Grid 8114. Rifle.
Right, perfect. That's good enough for now until we can figure out why your thermals aren't working. So.
Try them now.
Oh.
Because I think I've just figured it out.
Are you able to see my lasers?
1 second. Let me turn off my laser and then. I can see a laser on my radar screen, but I can't see it in person.
Hello, Seagull or Carter. Stanley message over.
Ben?
Our pickup Land Rover has been shot, and we need a pickup.
After that, we'll get a one-time student to also recover the vehicle.
I mean, this is pretty much still hot area. Not sure if we can do that. I will update you in maybe 1 or 2 mics.
Roger that. I'll just get car pick me up. We should be pretty much done here, and then once I get back, I'll radio to see if there's any update.
Roger. We are safe and sound for the moment. If the area gets cleared from enemies, then we'll pick it back up and prepare the Land Rover back at base.
Roger. Do I have smokes or anything on me?
I'm overcracking to shit tonight.
Yeah. Okay, let's head on back. We'll pick up a smoke or something. But yeah, hopefully got the basics out of the way at least.
Yeah, because when I'm using the camera, like when I'm pressing right mouse, it just seems so very zoomed in. Yeah. But Yeah, the camera seems very zoomed in when I'm using it. I don't know why.
Stallion, see your message.
Send it.
Currently we're on final approach to the helipads. Is there a situation update, or should we just pick you up in a small airframe?
Stand by, I will ask with a 2-3.
Oh, fuck off.
Alright, Pelly, if you get shot down, it's on me, so don't worry.
Roger, so Chinook to retrieve vehicle?
Roger, yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
It's way down here.
Yeah. No.
Oh, stand by.
I can do it. Yeah, I need to get used to fucking flying it anyway.
Yeah, you heard that, Pelly, you're right.
Negative, sorry, didn't listen.
There you go.
So there is one task prisoner that needs to pick up at delivery marker, so might as well just pick him up also. Well, we'll take care of it, don't worry. So just bring the Chinook over here and we'll sling it for you.
Carter, do you mind doing the presets on the crew seat?
Yeah. Let's go.
Roger that.
Oh, fuck it up. With your crew.
Actually, you mind being on the gun? Because I think there's a high chance we might get shot. So I'm gonna probably face the left side of the helicopter towards the road at least.
I'm on it anyway. Oh, fucking hell.
That's nice.
Yeah, fuck. should be on the road right in front of us. Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's a bit hard.
Hey, I'm stuck Taliban.
Wave off! Wave off!
Right, bye. I like a line.
On short range, currently, what chances of me landing and then you guys loading it into the back of the helicopter using the box loader? Actually, you want to help them? Hold on, I'm going to hold this right here.
I don't know where the
Kelly, be advised there is a technical just down the road to the southwest. I would advise waving off.
There's an engagement. If there is a denying it, you guys can just make the launcher. I mean, you're going to control right of that when the air is secure. You're all not bothered.
Just get the Land Rover rigged. I'm going to just do a low hover, at least get that out of there in the first place, and then afterwards we'll come back for you.
Alright.
You got it rigged? Or what did you say, sorry?
We're getting into a Mastiff, I guess. Oh.
You have anything on the side?
Don't forget that.
Contact on that. Traces.
Yeah, what?
Traces on the left side.
Left side shoe.
Yeah.
On the hills.
Yeah, over there.
Okay, well, let me go.
Kelly, you got enemies below you.
Yeah, we're casting.
Get positive ID on them. You're free.
You have eyes?
They what, pal?
You have eyes? Front left bearing 1.
Yeah, Kelly, I stated earlier, as we're not on, we're ready for 7-0. We're going to be in one contact.
You're taking shots.
Smaller groups. Got him. No. Right. I'm here. Go on.
What's the plan then? Just RTB.
I guess we're RTBing, yeah.
Yeah, Convoy's RTB. Yes.
Belly?
Bear with me. I got shot in the fucking skin.
Yeah, Roger. Say RTB for Palmer should be relatively safe in the convoy. If that's not the case, I would say prep the Apache and put it on standby.
The helicopter right there on my left is making some weird noises.
The AP is probably still on. Don't worry, so there's a third engine in it. Anyways, Carlo, can you go turn off the AP? Is it your helicopter that still has the AP on? I'll turn it off, actually. Let me just delete it. Where are we? Okay, so they're coming back, they're RT being, so I guess you could wait for them as well.
May as well. I'll probably only crash if I try to go out there.
Why is it turning it on?
I have no idea. Maybe that's his helicopter?
Got it. Negative. Got it.
Is he supposed to be spilling up?
No.
I'm really confused.
Me too. Well, okay. What was I supposed to do now? Let's see, where is everybody? Are they still on their way driving back?
Let me use my C-tab and check.
No, they've held, so I don't know. But wait, should I TP you back in? Because you disconnected, right?
Yeah, I did disconnect. Let
me TP you back
been
in.
disconnecting.
Or you want to just wait a few seconds here for it to stabilize?
I'm fine to wait. They are at grid square 058083 on the way back up. They're just south of the informant marker, basically.
Yeah. So should I TP you to them and you give it a crack and see, or well, what do you want to do?
It's up to you. I don't really give a shit anymore.
Alright, I'll TP back in. Hopefully it works.
Yeah. Sorry for being a bit of a bummer.
No worries. It's fine. Let's see. There's Hendrix. EP. Alright, have fun.
Thanks.
Right.
Watching the IED.
Hi.
If he's got a trigger, that might be bad.
Gotcha.
Alright, I'm back.
Can you give me a heal?
Okay. You should be A-okay now. I shall head over to the flight tent and await. Mars. I can probably prep the Apache. And I will put.
Are you going to the flight tent or are you sorting out the Apache?
Sorting out the Apache's loadout.
Done it or
Hmm?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh yeah, hey you.
Hello, Stallion and Deadstick. How goes your trip with the infantry?
Going well. McFly just ate an IED. Is being treated. Sorry, Mikhail. Thank you. He ate an IED. He's being treated, so we're kind of holding.
Sure.
Actually, Pelly.
Yes.
Can you spool up a Reaper just to give some eye star because we might be in contact soon?
Sure, I'll get that sorted.
He says contact soon, but we've literally just heard gunfire to our south.
I then probably won't be able to get it up that soon, but I'll try.
Yeah, I said soon, but it might be. I don't know. Well, stand by. I would say spool it up anyway, just in case.
Roger.
Also, you might have a The restart back at base.
Yes, we have 1 times Mikhail. Carter. Yeah, Roger, we have him.
Yes.
I believe Mikhail might be over there at the corner.
Yes, I know.
I'll get the drone up if you want to get the reset.
Sure.
Oh boy. Turn. What's this thing doing? That's fine, okay, we're good.
Peli, be advised we're on the move again.
Roger, Reaper, it will be up in 1 minute. Wait, which Reaper do we normally use? Wrong net. Which Reaper do we normally use?
You can use the USAF one, that's got the super sexy camera.
Which?
I'm just stalking and Mikhail.
Stand by on restart because we're pretty much almost back at base.
Any fun?
Okay, let's do that. And tell him to go here. Go here. I don't know why he's just flying low.
Who are we talking about?
Reaper. The Reaper's not following my instructions to fly at a higher altitude.
I had the issues where I had to sort of set shitloads of waypoints to get it to climb, and then it should be fine after that. And my frames have just...
We're back, boys.
Welcome back. Is that the end of the op? Or are we still doing things?
I don't know, but we still have an hour on the clock, so I'm not sure what we're gonna do. I guess refuel the aircrafts.
They're all pretty much full.
Say again?
Most of them are full, I think.
Hello.
Roger, I guess we'll just wait until told otherwise.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
All my frames have just tanked. This is fun.
Well, we got the dude.
Oh, the op?
Yeah, we captured the guy.
Right.
Right, yeah, that was... Oh, there's the Reaper.
Yeah, it doesn't want to climb.
Yes, please, Jones.
Might be the problem with the script, I suppose.
Right now.
We shoot it down.
It's not crashing, but it's not climbing either.
Right.
And if I take it to the mountains, it won't outclimb the mountain.
Did you set it on the scroll menu where it says to get it to climb? Or
Hello,
did you just
gentlemen.
I set it
set a
to
waypoint
2,000
and then
meters.
We've come back from war.
on the drop down or on the context menu or not?
Context menu?
User
What are we doing now, Peach?
If it's
I
the
don't know.
I'm
If it's
assuming because
you
it's
say-
Convoy QRF, there's going to be
Yeah.
another thing they're called to.
I'm pretty sure that's all Gustav had planned, but I don't know whether we're going to end early or whether he's going to quickly
Well,
cancel
it's
something
not
else.
even 9 o'clock technically, so we've technically at least got an hour. Now.
right, which
Yeah,
Reaper is
thank
that?
you for
Is that the
correcting
us.
USAF one?
Yeah.
The possible.
If you go into the pilot thing,
User joined
and then
your
on your
channel.
context menu, scroll down, and there should be a set altitude and set. Yeah, if you say set altitude, and then you should be able to set the altitude, and it'll do it.
I have done that.
Oh, you have done that. I thought you. That's why I said, did you do it via waypoint or the context menu? And you went, context menu?
Well, there's no context menu at least I'm
I was
getting,
about to get in,
apart
but,
from
like,
the normal one
let's
that you
go.
get.
Right, so.
Pass me over your thingy.
Yeah.
Alright.
Myself, I'm confused myself now. So.
But
Go there. You can go there. Open UAV terminal. Driver. In turret controls.
just laughed.
No.
Yeah, Ancona, I was like, the Mastiffs have been blowing up from one RPG, so I was like, maybe we don't want to let the pilots lie underneath it.
I did. I did remember that the Mastiff.
Right, so when you're in the camera,
Weakness is one
there is where it says
Like,
below
now I
mark
think I
target,
remember
black,
why we
blue,
use
and red.
jackals and coyotes,
There is a change
because
altitude
they
there,
don't blow up.
Actually, better idea. Fucking.
and it comes up with a green context menu where it says input new altitude and.
Do you mean the
Can't
gunner's
break that
seat or the pilot's? Because you said
Mate,
pilots.
spit when you throw
I thought it came over when you were in
Well,
the
do you know what
pilot,
else he's
but it
got?
doesn't.
It's all
It's
on
in
his
the
told me
gunner.
that it was already in.
No,
That's
Because
the
it's
one.
now
it
climbing,
is,
isn't it?
but we can't spawn it down because it's
Oh.
not counted as a Zeus asset. So he
But yeah,
can only
that's now
spawn it down
set
because of
to
his like
2000.
glitchy sixth spawn menu that only he has access to.
Ah, I do have
I'm in the
access to it.
new
Wait, what?
Ridgeback, so.
It's
Give me a
in game
moment.
one.
You'll drop the UAV for 10. see
I mean, you can keep it if you want.
I'll just do it.
Actually, a UAV fan, but anyways. Oh.
FSG Coyote. Heavy menu. Bridgeback. There we go.
Ah.
I mean, it's woodland camo, so
We could change that in Zeus.
Throw the sniper in there. Grab your rifle back for now, Chumley.
What's
User
happening?
left your channel.
How many do you need? I can shit them out from my mouth.
What's happening?
We're waiting on Gustav to crank out another mission to do in less than an hour. In the
By the way,
meantime, I guess we wait.
I really hate these things so much right now. Ever since McFly pointed out something to me.
What did I point out?
Go on.
That if you get
What
in,
else do I
if you
have
get in the
access to?
driver's seat, from the exterior, you don't see anyone in the driver's seat.
Wait, was that the Ridgebacks or was that the
Both.
That was the Mastiffs? Classic Spittle and his
Spittle's work.
stuff. Mate,
It's always been that way.
My
Even in the
Ridgebacks have
old
been
six.
improved. All he's got to do is add them to the mod pack.
Yeah, but there's the ones that McFly has.
That's what I'm saying. He's just got to add them to the mod pack
Send
and we're
over.
saved.
No. The mod pack is still broken.
Do you
Well,
need more?
I'm having fun.
You can
I'm fine.
indeed. Wait one. Oh.
Oh, well, you can just
anyone
copy
able
and
to
paste.
do Zeus Hill people?
No.
I'm good.
Oh, cheers.
Oh, there's more.
I say cheers, but I haven't got Zeus still. I've been mugged off.
Oh boy.
No.
Send.
Oh dear.
Wrong there.
Why are they so close to our helicopters? Oh, by the way, to anybody who complains about helicopters being loud, where are we?
Takistan.
I was gonna say an airport, but yeah, true.
I win.
1-0.
But there's more helicopters.
Why is Underwood so quiet?
Because he's always on whispering.
That's not
Is he-
good when you're 1-0.
Because he's a boomer.
1-0. Roger that.
bit
I will
didn't
get
hear
the
me.
boys moving over to there now.
Why do we have so
Oh
many?
my god, there's a lot.
Right. Apparently we got the US being attacked. Huzzah.
Go save him. Godspeed.
Godspeed, gentlemen.
I don't know what the fuck we're doing still.
I'm going to do some experimenting, so if Ancona, you could be on standby to revive me, that would be most appreciated.
To provide you with what?
Revive me.
Oh, to revive you?
Yes. So I'm probably going to blow up. I don't know.
I don't like the way this experiment's already sounding.
I'm just messing around with IDs. I need to
ODS menu just doesn't work.
I need to make sure.
Should be a minus
gonna do
key on
3
your
standing
bar,
message.
But it's just nothing was coming up, and you couldn't interact with it in this. So
You don't have to
I
come
don't
back here, you can just answer the radio.
know. Yeah, I think the best thing to do at the minute is
Let me know if Gustav is doing a brief.
do controlled deaths rather than fucking
Bliss.
Do I hear lightning? Yeah.
He's doing a quick one now.
Oh shit.
I'll be back, boys.
Why the fuck's Petley sounding like a retard?
What?
What?
Something.
What?
No, just fucking Petley went.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
actually
he does it.
He did that at the beginning of Op.
I did it to say the piss out of McFly.
Wow. That's it. You're back down to flight sergeant.
You know it's true though, because
I do it for fun, you know? And if I'm not out to have fun, what's the point of me being it?
For Queen and Country.
True. I do my duty.
Kind of treatment on them when we have won the firefight.
Mescas. I like the sound of that.
To take point, followed by 1-2,
He's
followed
right
by
there.
1-3.
Yeah, he's up there.
Rear, should I say?
Oh, who's in control of it?
No one.
At the moment, not.
Well, who's got the terminal?
I have it.
Alright, okay. That's what I meant.
He's freezing up there.
Is it the USAF one?
Yes.
Oh, spicy.
Why do we have that up?
Wasn't it?
I don't know. I don't really know why we have that up anyways. I don't like drones.
Because the big boss told you to?
Yeah, I know that, but I don't like drones.
Oh, sorry.
Hey Penny, I'm a boomer, I don't like drones.
Where's my
do you want us to?
gas?
Alright, you can teach yourself the Apache.
There you go.
Oof.
That's Is there a driver in here?
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure, of course.
Who's
Believe
in
you the
here?
driver is this thing?
No.
Usual, yeah.
Oh, I can't see in third person.
Yes.
Oh, was it, Petty?
We'll try to get
Oh, they're saying hello.
Hello, Billy.
You're in the front seat, but there's no driver.
Yeah, it's weird, but we're definitely in it. One number 9. Okay, listen up. Open your maps. We're going to relieve U.S. troops because they're being attacked. They're in grid 028097. See you in scene. Okay, get towards front gate. Flight, get the fuck off. Carter can just sit there. We'll just drive over him.
Okay.
Give him a strike. Yeah, just step off.
No.
Oh, can I get everyone here real quick?
Oh boy.
I'm here.
Oh dear.
Just go. Don't worry about it.
Force it's Carter.
They can just back
Why would you do that?
Why? You know there is a QRF going on and they need... Oh, actually, we can't stay here. We need to move.
Run away.
Very laggy. Why would you do that?
Well, you can't sit on a moving vehicle.
It wasn't moving when I got on it.
Yeah, but you know there is a QRF about to happen, and,
Yeah,
and
you
these
have
are
to
the
have
vehicles
line
we're
monitoring.
using. Anyway, so if you open your maps, west of the airfield at grid square 028097, US troops are currently under attack. The 6th is currently convoying to the town of Nagara to assist the US troops. We have been asked to provide I-Star and possibly stay on standby with the Pegasus to extract US troops. Unfortunately, the Reaper does not work. What we could do is to use the Apache.
When you say the Reaper doesn't work,
I don't know, Pelly said it wasn't timely.
I fixed it.
Oh, you fixed it? Okay,
Apparently.
we'll use the Reaper then.
Through
To
bad
I-Star the town of Nagara. And we'll have a Pegasus on standby to pick up the American troops. And possibly an Apache also on standby if they need CAS.
Well, you got bombs and Hellfires on the Reaper.
But...
Bombs?
I mean, it's easier with the gun, I would say, to accurately strike a target. So we don't want to cause any unnecessary damage to civilian infrastructure, if possible.
Apache is the wrong move.
I mean, with the gun, it's less of a collateral damage with the 30mm than with any Hellfire. Where's my fly? Oh, there he is.
Look in the look. There is a severe firefight going on.
Oh, severe, I like that word.
Gets me hard.
Oh, you want to sign on for the Small 5 Kelly then, as Reaper 1-1.
Well, we're not busy. I'm gonna do
Can
my
I switch because I don't want to be the UAV controller.
I'll fucking give it.
You don't want to be the UAV? Okay.
Yeah, I
give
remember.
it to Carter then. You can be on Apache duty.
Fucking boomer, not liking fucking drones.
Do you need Zucio?
Yes, please.
Oh.
Not like asking for it.
I just realized if I continue controlling that thing, I'd have to use that, and yeah. But McFly is gone.
Yeah, he's testing the IDs, I suppose.
Emergency QRF.
Not much of a QRF if they go with big ass vehicles.
Not really. I mean, a firefight's actually happening right now. That's why that place is so laggy in that direction.
Oh, right, okay.
Are the Apaches rearmed?
One of them is.
Okay.
I may have over-upped it actually, because I may have put too many Hellfires.
like 25 Hellfires.
I can't take more than 16, but -4.
Oh, I mean, you can stick them
12.
underneath the belly. There's always room for more Hellfire.
No, I don't think it'll fit. Maybe unless you have the Saphir version of the Apache, which is the Israeli one, with extended wings. And the chaff dispenser on the wings, and some rocket launchers on the wings as well.
Heavy boy.
Yes.
But then again, they don't need to worry about air supremacy.
Okay. Reaper 1-1 turn on 44.5. We've got I-Star over Nagara.
How were your endeavors?
33.
Successful.
Roger that. If you could start marking stuff up on the map for us, it would be much appreciated. All that.
We'll have Pelly do it. Fuck it, sure.
What?
Actually, okay.
Huh? What do you plan to do with me?
I need you to detonate an ID.
Of course.
I need you to commit war crimes.
Right, okay. There is an Ace cell phone now in your backpack.
Uh-huh.
So the thing is, you've got there'll be
Is
an
the one
ID.
where you have to input the code?
No, it's just Ace. It's like when you have
it's
one
the
of those
normal one.
clickers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I fucking hate those.
So I'll
have
have
it
to give you
now.
the ID because you have to place it and arm it. Then I'm going to turn my jammer on, and I want to see if it jams your thing because
Wait,
through my
backpack
testing
jammer?
it did work. Yes, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it should work because
it's got I've done testing before and it worked, and then obviously FSG just blew up and Chumley was like, "But I had my jammer on," so you know. In my testing it worked. Server side, I have no idea, but yeah, I will spawn you an EOD to put down. ID. I mean.
Where am I putting this down?
I'll teleport you to like the other side of the runway or some shit.
This is very. I like this plan. I don't know how I feel about it, but I like this plan.
I think I'll have to do it like this. You might need to make some room in your backpack.
Okay.
Widow 23, Reaper 1-1, have eyes on a technical with a machine gun on the rear, permission to engage with Hellfire. It's outside the town.
Okay.
Easy there, boy. Remember, we're in Core Charlie, right?
You should be good. There it is. It's in your backpack. I will teleport you over to
Widow 23, mission granted.
Collateral. Damn.
Make sure there's no
outside the fucking town.
Yeah, I'll do it, bro.
But there could be a goat farmer nearby.
Fuck off, we go farm bullshit.
Oh, okay.
Where did he go?
I don't know. Maybe he tried to teleport me by teleporting himself. I think he's on the other side. Yeah, he's right there. Oh, hello.
Right. So what we'll do, because obviously radios will be down when I'll just signal you by waving.
Okay, I'll see you from
So
across
I'll go like
side.
that when you're clear to try and detonate. Okay.
Like what? The hello wave?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do that when you're clear to try and detonate it. So I'll run away or whatever.
Watch
Might
Widow
wanna run
23
away.
needs our urgent help as we.
Well, I don't know. If he wants
let's
that,
go.
we'll just teleport. But yeah, you can put it down and arm it. You
Okay.
Run away.
I'll put it behind the rock.
Widow 23, Reaper 1-1, technical destroyed. Out. Widow 23, Reaper 1-1, technical destroyed. Out.
Okay.
Pelly, you could just run back to where we are when you've armed it. Save me having to wave.
Done.
If I go.
Okay, I got the code. Okay.
Electronic warfare.
I armed.
Right, and the jammer is going on.
Okay.
Right, try and radio communicate with me, just out of curiosity.
Check.
Oh, I didn't hear anything. Wow, it works. Okay.
Blah, blah, blah.
Here we go, boys.
Is he going for it?
Yes,
Wait, do I have to blow him up?
Yes. I think that's the
Okay.
That's the test. I guess he's gonna wait. He said he wasn't.
4765.
He is gonna wait, yeah.
Okay, so 4765 and
But yeah, so you have to put the code in.
Yeah.
Oh.
Colin did. Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Success. Jamie successful.
Yeah, nothing happened.
That
4765
scared the fuck out of me.
Why? Did it make a sound? or
The
something?
phone rang. I thought I was going to blow up.
I
Well, I
actually heard
guess
it from here.
Yeah, right, okay. So then if I go jammer off.
I try call again.
Try again.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna...
Maybe he's gonna pick up this time.
Okay, explosive.
I think you might need to be ready with that Pegasus, because I don't see any live people down there.
Roger.
Calling. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Sweet. So
It works.
But you have to put the code in.
Yeah, I had to put the code in 4765.
You had to put the code in?
I had to call the phone. Call it.
The fuck, Ace? Oh, when I used the Ace mobile, at least it fucking worked anyway, so... I don't know what troubles fucking FSG are having. Everything seems to be working on this end. They just need an old McFly charm, you know?
Do the, you've tested the World War II phones, right?
Oh, I have.
Do they ring?
Yep.
Yes.
There's 5 different
idea.
tones.
We could use them. Could use them to not only communicate when we're out of range for radios, but also as a deception to the actual tone of an ID going off.
Ooh, that's scary.
Like, you know, someone calling a different household, but it's just a call.
Yeah, that
or maybe it's actually an ID.
God, just imagine the fucking 6th boys absolutely scrambling when they hear a fucking... It's fucking cool.
Okay, then.
I don't think there's any more tests I need to do.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah. Oh, not TPS back.
For a second, I was just like, wait, you can stand next to the whole thing? Yeah, apparently, yeah. Oh, hello.
Is he going to teleport himself, or I got to teleport him?
Yeah, I think I teleport him.
Yeah, what a lazy boy. Where is he? Oh, he did it himself, okay.
Why is Gibbons all the way there?
I have no idea. He's Zeusing by the looks of it. Unless he's helping Gustav, maybe. Oh, yeah, okay. I've done my little testing, and I don't know what the fuck FG be doing.
Yeah, I had to use the phone, apparently.
That's interesting.
He's actually testing stuff with the EOD.
For a second, I thought I put in the wrong phone code, but...
He's testing EOD. Oh, no. The fool.
So, I also wanted to test something with Zeus.
Yeah. If it's
the
ID down your man, yep.
There was the EOD Zeus, right?
EODS.
EODS, yeah.
Whereas our mod is now EODS Plus. It's still as buggy as ever.
So you could potentially use EODS objects, there we go, as an ID?
Yeah, EODS objects, I'm not too sure. I know about the EODS IDs.
Yeah.
And I think I've got some client-side mod, which makes my explosions less cool. I don't know why, but everything I have makes it cool.
No, not here, but...
I added a new
then we'll go arm or berry. But
I need to find out what makes my explosions less cool, because I want to get rid of it, whatever the fuck it is.
Oh.
So that only works with detonate, but some of them actually do arm and can be buried.
They should all be able to be buried. Well, all the IDs can be buried. You just have to put the module on it.
I did that with the... I think I used the RPG ID. But that didn't want to be
I don't know about... I've barely touched the RPG ID, so I'm not too sure.
What about this one? This is a pipe-shaped charge. Around it.
And then when you click detonate it, does a little ringtone.
Okay, so I buried it. But what if I want to give a civilian the actual...
well, the only way I know of doing it is having the civilian place down the ID.
Oh, you have to physically place it down then.
If you just want to have an ID to fuck the infantry up, you can just do the Zeus stuff like you've done. Holy, my ears.
That was a bit too close.
The Land Rover, no.
Oh no. Quick repair. There we go.
Are the airframes alright?
Cool on that one, but yeah. Oh, I need.
Sand.
Can we get Pegasus 1-1
Alright,
spooled up and
let's
ready
fully
for
crew this
pipeline,
shit.
Oh, fully crew, fuck yeah. I've actually ramped
Roger.
up.
Who wants to fly?
Uh,
I guess I'll fly. I haven't flown. Apart from the Apache, I haven't flown anything.
I'll do the pre-flight.
Oh yeah, the pre-flight.
Why is it stuck?
Jimmy spool up for you.
I'm in. Switch to crew because I'm new.
Crew, check, crew, check.
Pegasus 1-1 spooling, yep.
Oh, I'm on controls.
Do you want the pilot doors on or off?
No,
Off, because it looks cooler.
No, there's. I'm going to the middle of a firefight. Are you crazy?
Alright. Intercom check.
Check.
Crew
Make it 1-2.
Ellie, is it you and the crew, in the Worldmaster crew?
No, crew's too cheap right now.
You don't have the helmet on.
Yeah, I was prepping it. Give me a second.
Radio on. Radar on.
There we go.
Tap times. Do you want me to take care of the radios?
Sure. Yeah.
Pegasus 1-1 signing on to 44.5.
Alright, let's go. Somewhere. I'll just taxi in. Meanwhile, Peach gets this shit organized.
Pegasus 1-1, this is Guido 23 message over.
Go ahead, over.
Guido 23, proceed to hold point 1 and advise when ready for pipeline, over.
Hold point 1 and will advise, over.
Just get the file while we're at it right now because.
Guido 23, Pegasus 1-1, have you got the 5 line ready, over?
Guido 23, yes I do, over.
Send it over and then we'll, as we fly over to hold point 1, and then we'll assess whether we'll go straight in, over.
Guido 23, I don't want you straight in at the moment, as I'm not ready for you, I just want you at hold point 1. 5 line is as follows. Extract or Medivac, no
Medivac,
HLS Yank 033098, Mark Blue Smoke RTB, over.
Okay, extract HLS Yank Blue Smoke, reserve please.
How many extractions? Nice how extractions. We can put the stretchers then.
Right, yeah, oh yeah, it's no, it's not extraction because they have to RTD with the vehicle.
How many of them are there then?
He didn't say.
There's 10 plus, so the plug-in stretchers won't do anything.
I'll ask. Let's ask. Use the radio people.
Widow 23, Pegasus 1-1, how many injured are there, over?
Widow 23, say again, over.
How many injured soldiers are there, over?
Widow 23, I believe 2, over.
Oh. A for MLU stretchers. Right,
On my eyes.
Crew Chief, prep the stretchers.
I got immersion.
You're not the commanding officer of this aircraft. You don't give me those instructions. It's the pilot who does.
I'm just cruising along, baby. Oh. Is the Reaper above us? I hope so.
Well, yeah, it should be.
Alright.
Widow 2-3, Pixel 1-1, set at hold point 1, waiting further. Halt.
Also, pretty sure Pelly was already putting down the stretchers well before you said that.
Yeah.
Not being funny, it's good to communicate. If you don't communicate, then you can't become a good team, can you?
Yeah.
As I say, deploy stretchers, he goes, aye, deploying stretchers.
Aye.
Aye, Captain.
Just saying it to piss you off.
Right. Enough.
We are ready. They are moving the injured to HLS Yank because they were dumb and didn't put HLS Yank where the US troopers were. So they have to pull back like 1 kilometer to HLS Yank.
Yes.
Clever. There is just a burning wreck of something. I just see the smoke come over the hills. It's very, what's the word? Atmospheric.
Yes, it's relaxing.
Just hearing the crunch. Yes.
Right, who's this messaging me? What's Biddle?
Oh, fuck. What does he want?
Wondering how things are going.
Going
sister, how things going?
Just say going shite, the Americans got shut up. Meow. 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 N for North. If you say anything else, you're racist. There's fire going out from the south friendly positions to bearing 231. Interesting. Oi oi Captain. I can't hear ye. Ow, ow.
Hello Pegasus 1-1, this is Bushcraft 03. Considering Widow 2-3 is dead, I'll be taking over the 5-1 over.
Oof. All received.
Does that mean he's back to
I guess. Well, Chumley is our priority is the casualties at the moment. It kind of sucks though, because I decided to fully crew a Chinook, and now we have a rainstorm. Oh well.
They'll have to learn. I'll just have to learn not to get shot.
Hello Pegasus 1-1, this is Bushcraft 03. You're clear on approach to HLS Yank from the east-northeast, over.
A firm beginning approach from the northeast.
I have become the Pegasus.
Blue smoke on the deck at HLS Yank.
Oh, so American.
Blue smoke on the deck. Inbound. Out.
Carter, we need to have a talk with over and out.
I didn't say over and out, I just said out.
You said out, yes, over and out.
I didn't say over!
You say over or out many times.
Over is to repeat a thing, and then out is when you don't want them to fucking
No, but
talk.
you say them during comms.
All I said was out.
Yeah, which is not something you should say.
We take a shot from firing back. Don't get us in front of the gun.
What?
I like this ARD with vehicles.
Right, I'll get the infantry to load up the casualties.
Is there a minefield over there?
Over where?
Minefield sign to the left of us.
Yes, that is a circular minefield because I can see other.
Hello, Pegasus 1-1, this is Switchcraft 03. Apparently one of the casualties is bugged, so you're free to dust over.
Roger, you might have a minefield to the south as well, so.
Say again on last?
You may have a minefield to the south.
I think my memory is just
Roger that.
out. Yeah, Pelly, I loaded him in and he fucking sat on a chair.
Why did you sit on a chair?
I don't know.
I'll fix it.
Gotta get you mad and dirty. Gotta get you mad and dirty.
Well, boys, that was a long trip, but we're finally back at base.
Oh, mate. I'm tired. I'm hungry.
That was a good 2-hour job.
Can't wait till we have to do medivacs on South Asia.
Fuck off with South Asia. Because we'll have to start going over the fucking special 160th SOAR fucking Chinook so we can get air-to-air refueling.
Nah, we'll just turn off the lead. Still, the fuel and script will be fine.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen.
And that's why we get engineer boys to build little fobs for refueling stations.
Right, decide what you want. Either you're going to be in engineers or you're going to be in recce. Pick one and stick to it.
I think when you picked one.
Yeah, engineer with a fucking tractor.
It doesn't have to be a tractor. It could be,
Yeah, mate, I got my Atlas forklift now. Although the Atlas forklift doesn't do what the tractor does. The tractor destroys whole forests. I'll push it about.
It breaks the server, yes.
Yeah, it's bad. I'm still so gutted about that, god damn it. Don't worry, Mr. Yankee, we're gonna get you home.
We're gonna get you to a nice mad roll head.
Come on, Dad, we're gonna leave.
Right, well, McFly does that, we're gonna go and sit and chill in our little RAF base.
Yes, I guess.
Oh, there's Peach.
Oh. Peach?
Yeah, me and him go way back.
Do you need a reinsert?
Nah, they're RTBing now. Anyway.
I mean, it's still I think half an hour left.
Really? Oh my god.
You saved the day.
Where did they get the idea that there was fucking mines?
We saved the day. Oh man, I'm glad to hear that.
Like,
Yeah,
where,
hooray.
Where did they get the
it's
idea
you.
that there were mines? Like,
We saw a mine sign right next to us.
There is,
there's no mines.
like,
Yeah, I'm
lore
pretty
wise,
sure it's
there's
just
meant
part
to be an old.
Maybe it was an old minefield.
Yeah.
Oh, there's also gibbons.
Fucking hate VCOM, I want to die.
Yeah, I just got
He's squaring up to you, Gibbons.
Yeah,
American,
I got the
fuck
message.
you,
from
British
Spittle as
boy.
well.
Fuck you, what you gonna do,
for the
shoot me?
campaign.
No.
What?
Spittle says VCOM is the
Yeah.
best thing ever.
Have we finally come up with the idea that, removing the AI thing that was causing us a bunch of issues is probably a good idea?
I can't just get rid of him. There we go.
Yeah. Passive aggressive feature.
Yep.
Fucking attitude from you, boy.
It's been months. Like, we've had complaints about it for months.
I mean, we have to give it proper testing first. We can't just be like, it didn't work that night.
I said it before it was even being put in, but oh well.
Well, the main problem with that is that we have to set it up every single time we load in the server, because there is no way you can set it up in the editor. You have to physically be on the server and set all the parameters.
If you had open, large-scale battles, I'm sure VCOM would be fine. We don't.
Yeah, that's why that's what I also told Spittle, that maybe for coin ops, it's best to just leave that out and use the standard, either the ACE AI mod, which is integrated in ACE anyway, or something else.
Yeah.
You know
just
how hard
VCOM
I have to
coin,
fight
like,
Spittle?
It never does what I want. It starts moving all randomly at all times. It's fucking garbage.
If we were just
Fucking...
using, like, AI...
You know how hard I have to fight Spittle just to get one thing like the scripts removed, and you think you're going to get a mod removed?
AI would actually do things.
I mean, he actually wrote me like 10 minutes ago, no joke, saying, is it worth removing VCOM at this point?
Holy shit, it must be his idea, and then it works fine.
And then I was like, yeah, I think it might be worth for the campaign at least.
I'm not
gonna
being
remove my
funny,
fucking head.
Gibbons. How long have you known Spittle?
I'm gonna stop the stream at this point before any more words are said.
I believe Lubbock got a behavior strike for